Let's get rich together. Hit that subscribe button, join up if you want to get rich. If you want to make a lot of money, this is a channel for you. All right, guys?
And that inflation is trending down, not up. So I believe they should have been cutting rates well before this. I think we'll probably see a quarter point cut next week, but it could be a half, given PPI came out today, below expectations. It's actually below zero for the monthly print. And it does tell you, at least based on that number, that inflation is not the issue here. The jobs are the bigger issue. So the Fed is starting to recognize that. I think we will see, a cut for sure next week. Tomorrow is CPI, so if that comes in line or better than expectations, meaning weaker, that could push us to a half-point cut. But
hit that subscribe. KC, Charlie Kirk is dead. I don't know who that is. Charlie Kirk. I've definitely heard of him. He's like a TV personality or something. Charlie Kirk.
It's not so much that quarter point.
Well, he's dead.
Is going to make a huge difference.
Nothing we can do now. He's gone. Who the heck is Charlie Kirk? Let me look him up.
And I think that is the case. That they
Charlie.
Cutting after that. As I say, I think
Charlie Kirk. No way. He's not dead. That guy?
And ultimately something worse than
shooting of Charlie Kirk. This guy was legit too. He's all over YouTube. I've seen this guy all over the place. What?
So I was not ever in the camp of thinking that inflation was.
Yeah, he's a youth organizer. He always talks to young people about political issues, and I agree with pretty much everything this guy says. Charlie Kirk is one of the most high-profile conservative activists.
Just looking at the data, how bad is 4.3%? Is it
and media personalities in the U.S. and is trusted by a trusted ally of the president. Kirk, who was shot at a Utah college Wednesday, is known for holding open-air debates. I mean, yeah, I have no doubt that he was shot and killed, because a lot of people want to kill this guy because they disagree with his beliefs. So, yeah, I could see why this guy, a lot of people would want to shoot him, yeah. He's a good dude, but people don't like him, A lot of people don't. You either love him or hate him, So that's crazy. Is he dead? He says he's dead. I was just watching him on TikTok the other day. Is he dead? Did he die? Is he dead? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know if he's dead. Maybe he's still alive. It's not even telling me on this site. How do you feel about your hero being dead? He's not my hero. I don't, he's definitely not my hero. So it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. It's just a shocking piece of news. I personally don't care that he's dead, but I think it is a bad thing that he died because he was spreading true information. But it doesn't affect me. But yeah, it sucks though. It sucks. It sucks for him, dude. He's dead. I was there. This guy was there when he got shot. He was shot with a 9mm. That's a pretty common round. Okay. Hey, Water Buffalo, I see you. Thank you, Water Buffalo. Water Buffalo is the man. Water Buffalo. Everybody follow KC Trades too. KC Trades. He's a major supporter of the channel. He's always giving comments and likes. So please follow KC Trades. Type in KC Trades GNS on YouTube. And he'll come right up. He's got a good channel. He gives a lot of high quality stock advice, okay? Well, it's not advice. It's not financial advice. But yeah, join up with his channel too. The more people with a lot of knowledge that you follow, the better, okay? So follow my channel and follow KC Trades. You guys got to start making positive changes in your life, okay? Every day you got to try to make one positive change. So follow me and follow KC Trades. And your knowledge will grow and you're going to start making more money, guys. The more you learn, the more money you can make. You have to put that knowledge to work though, okay? On this channel, we teach you about options, stocks, investing, gold, and silver. Especially gold and silver right now. Silver, I think, is going to $300 easy because think about it. Silver and gold are already skyrocketing and they haven't even cut the rates yet. And the dollar hasn't even really started to go down that much yet. So silver and gold are just getting started. I talked to one gentleman today face to face and he said that, oh, I missed it. I'm like, I don't think you missed it. And then he goes, I know. 1 second you think you missed it. The next second you're telling me you really know that you didn't miss it. At least he's trying to be honest with himself, okay? Guys, you did not miss the gold and silver rally. The biggest moves are yet to come. As soon as silver goes over $50, then it's probably going over 100 because there's literally no resistance over $50. There's nothing holding it back. This $50 resistance has been in place for like freaking almost 50 years, since the 1980s. So as soon as we break through that $50 resistance, it's going to go parabolic. It's going to get crazy, okay, guys? If you want to make the most money in stocks, join my Patreon because I told you about all these stocks. I Am Gold. It went from $1 to $10, guys, and I told you about that one when it was $1. So we have major moves coming in gold and silver stocks. So please join my Patreon. I've got option calls for you guys, specifically for you and for me, mostly for me. But I've got big plays that are for me and for you. So join the Patreon, not financial advice. If you invest in the same things that I'm investing in, you could lose everything, okay? Not financial advice. You could go broke. This is only for people that really want to get rich, that are really into high risk investing, okay? If that's you, then hit that subscribe button, guys. We got to get rich, okay? XBot stuck at 30 cents. Yes, I know it is. It's because the melt up didn't start yet, okay? People are not believing in the melt up. They still don't believe. But it's going to come. Once they start to lower these interest rates, the stock market, the Dow Jones, I think is going to 60,000 in very short order. Gold, I think, is going to 200, 300 in very short order. Or I mean, silver, 2, 300. Gold, probably 7, 8, 9,000 very quickly. Gold and silver are the ultimate momentum plays, okay? Once the momentum gets started on silver, there's no stopping it. That's what these people don't understand. They say, oh, well, as soon as it hits $50, it's never going to go past that because that's been its limit. No. Silver and gold are not the same animals that they were. Not at all. The demand for silver is so much higher. The demand for gold is so much higher. I've been telling you guys that the central banks have been loading up on gold for probably about 3 years. Those that believed me are making a lot of money. Those that did not believe me, they're not watching my channel. They're on to something else. They're probably all broke, you know? Okay, guys? So gold is doing amazing. Yeah, it's not even doing anything yet. Gold hasn't even done shit, dude. You think, oh, gold's doing amazing. Not really. All it did was go from 2,000 to 3,600. That's nothing. Nothing. In the early 2000s, gold went from 300 to 2,000. That's a 6.5x. 6.5. So if gold's going to make a 6.5x, where does that put it? It started at 2,000. It's a lot of money. It's over $12,000. Gold's going to over 12,000. Okay? Gold's going to be huge. It's just getting started. You guys do not understand the momentum play here. It's major. Gold and silver is a major momentum play. These moves take years and years to play out. And once the momentum builds in gold and silver, there's literally no stopping it. There's no stopping it. And also, guys, you got to know this. The same people that have been suppressing the price of gold and silver for over 50 years, these are the same people that are going to manipulate it higher. They always make money no matter what. They make money shorting it, and then they make money going long. Okay, guys? Same people that have been holding silver down are going to make it go up. A lot of people don't know that, okay? But these are things you have to know. Hi, John. I have 45 million. Shiba is low too high. That's not enough. That's not enough. I do not believe 45 million Shiba is enough. I have over 300 million, and I don't think I have enough, bro. So in my opinion, 45 million, yeah, that's good. That's better than most people on my channel. But that is not enough. 45 million Shiba Inu, I can promise you that's not enough. You got to be focused on position sizing. You got to take a bigger position if you want to get rich. Let's say you got 45 million Shiba Inu. How much is that worth? I don't know, maybe $600. $600. What happens if it 10x's? You're at 6,000. 6,000. Now, what if you start at 6,000? You buy $6,000 of Shiba and then it 10x's. Then you're at 60,000. $60,000. Okay? It's all about the position size. You got to take a larger position. Stop being scared. Stop being a little bitch. Take a big position. You broke bitches. You got to get rich. You got to start thinking positive. Start thinking about attracting wealth, attracting money. Do not think that you're ever compromised. Do not think that you're ever weak. Okay? Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Position sizing. You got to get more Shiba Inu. All right, guys? And you got to lift heavier weights. You got to lift more weight. Eat more protein. Lift heavier weights. Make more money. All right, guys? Turbo coin is a good crypto. Turbo, yeah, I've heard of Turbo, yes. Do you have ZDAC? No. This guy. He says, I have 2,000 ounces of silver for the simple reason that silver will outperform gold. Yes. Silver always outperforms gold in the middle to end stages of the gold bull market. I think we've got at least 8 years left in this bull market. And silver is just barely starting to... Silver is not outperforming gold yet. That's still coming. When silver starts to outperform gold, you'll see gold goes up 1% and silver's up 3% in the same day. You're going to see silver just go crazy. It's going to make bigger gains than gold in terms of percentage, okay? You got to get in on silver. I keep telling you guys, the noobs are selling. The sheep are selling silver. The smart people, the banks, Russia, China, India, they're all buying silver. You got to become the smart money. Guys, you are not the dumb money anymore. You're not. Tell yourself, I'm the kind of person that takes chances, that takes risk. I'm the kind of person that has what it takes to get rich. Tell yourself this shit every day. All right? Yes, Shiba Inu is going to skyrocket. Absolutely. I fully believe, I'm fully committed on Shiba Inu. I believe we will at bare minimum 5x. 5x on Shiba, bare minimum. Absolute bare minimum. And I believe that Shiba Inu could possibly 10x. That's going to be a lot of money. A lot of people need money out there. People are hurting, okay? Most people are hurting so bad, they can't even invest. So these people are going to stay poor. You got to rise above. You got to learn to rise above, okay? Most people are happy if they can just hold on to what they got. No, you got to try to build. You got to get rich. Okay, guys? Don't be happy with what you got. Never be happy. Always got to want more. Okay? XRP is the coin I personally believe the moon potential. Well, XRP already had a moonshot. It went from 50 cents to $3. XRP already did its moonshot. I bought it at 50 cents and I sold mine at about $3. So yeah, XRP already had a moonshot. I think XRP could still double, but I don't care about a double. I think Shiba is going to 10x. So who cares about XRP? There's so much better things than XRP. XRP is a cult. You know that, right? It's a cult. They're manipulating, they're brainwashing their investors. That's what XRP is. It's a scam. Velo 3D, VELO. I like that one. He says that he likes VELO. That's a good stock. They build machines that do 3D printing, and they make parts for like the U.S. Army or something too. So yes, VELO 3D. Very good stock. Thank you. Thank you for that one. Very good company. So H-bar, Hedera. Yes, this is a very popular one, but the price of Hedera is kind of high, okay? H-bar price. I wanted it to come down. Hedera, let's see. 23 cents. It is coming down a little bit, but not much. So yeah, I think Hedera could go up a bunch, but I'm seeing better opportunities. But yes, Hedera is getting a lot of attention right now. XRP is a coin I personally, so H-bar, what do you think about buy a beach house in Belize? Yes. What's your X username? I'm not on X. Well, I think I'm on there, but I don't post videos on there because X doesn't work. Twitter doesn't work for me. I never get any views. I've been posting on X for 3 years, and I only have 45 viewers. So I don't do X. I think it's crap. It's garbage. So, love that gold chain, brother. Thank you. Teva. That's the company that makes some high-quality prescription drugs, Teva. I think they make all kinds of stuff. I don't deal with Teva anymore. But they used to make some pretty good Xanny bars, I think, and some Roxy's and stuff. Teva, that was a great company. They're down. They're way down. Let's take a look at Teva. Yeah, I definitely remember that Teva was on a lot of pills. I used to be into pills and shit. They used to say Teva, I think. Let's see if this is the same company. Yeah, it's a drug manufacturer. Oh, yeah. Teva Pharmaceuticals engages in the development, production, and sale of medicines. It operates through the following geographical segments: U.S., Europe, international markets. Yeah. They make a lot of good shit. I don't mess with that anymore, but I like Teva. They're a good company. A lot of good, high-quality stuff. Very profitable. It's only $19.50 a share. I like it. I like it. Good eye. Good job picking out Teva. It looks good. The stock price came way down. Just FDA approved their product. They have tons of products, dude. Tons of products. But they have a new product? He says they have a new product. What's your net worth? Upwards for OG more than 5 million or something like that. No. My net worth is very low. I'm still trying to climb the ladder. Trying to level up. So you guys are basically following my journey to level up, my journey to become the man that I'm destined to be, okay? So I'm not rich yet, but I'm trying to get there. That's what this channel is about, is getting rich, okay? Yeah. Never say your net worth. That's so stupid. And really, you don't want people to know you have money. You should not tell anybody you have money. Okay? Now, you don't want to look poor. You don't want to look homeless. But you don't want to flaunt your wealth either. Okay? Because as soon as people find out you're rich, they're going to want from you. They're going to want more money from you. And when you don't give it to them, they're going to resent you. They're going to say, why do you have all this money, but you won't help me out? Do not tell people that you're rich. Never. Okay? You guys got to listen to me. I've been around for a while. All right? So yeah, thanks for all the good comments. I appreciate it. This is the best wealth building channel. Gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, Shiba Inu, internet computer. ICP is my #1 crypto, okay, guys? ICP, internet computer. They got the best technology in crypto. You rich. Oh, we do not tell people if you're rich. That's stupid, okay? Don't tell people you're rich. If anything, tell people that you don't have a lot of money. Relate to people. If you say, oh, I'm rich, I'm a highfalutin individual, I got all these cars, all this. People are going to resent you for it, okay? If you have to fit in, make yourself fit in. Okay? Fit in with society. Don't try to act like you're better. Don't try to act like you're smarter or richer. So don't tell people you have money. Do not. Especially women. Because then they're going to marry you and then they're going to divorce you. So do not tell women how much money you have. Never. That's the one thing that's really off limits. Okay? And remember, if you tell your family you're rich, they could let your woman know. And then your woman's going to think, okay, I got to get more money out of him, you know? Yeah, so your girlfriend, don't tell her how much money you have. Ozempic. Oh, Ozempic. I've heard of that one. I heard that one singer was taking Ozempic to lose weight or something. That one female singer. Ozempic. Yeah, that's going around on the internet everywhere. But Ozempic, it has a lot of side effects, okay? So let's go. Let's get it, guys. Can I use my money as toilet paper? Papel. Yeah, you can use your money for toilet paper if you want to. That's up to you, bro. This guy's he's going to the potty right now. That's not appropriate, sir. Please, my viewers do not need to know that you're on the toilet. Tiva made generic Tiva. Oh, really? I just know they used to make a lot of painkillers, you know? All the pills used to say Tiva on them. I don't know what they were. All kinds of shit. Tiva. Sign the contract in blood and will propose a life you never imagined. This guy signed his life over to Satan. He says he signed a contract in blood. I think that means he made a pact with Satan. We don't do that on this channel, K2 Saucy. We do not do contracts in blood. When did Andrew grew hairs? I don't know. I don't know. Generic. So they make a generic Ozempic. Huh.
About the pure number, or is it about the trend? And I'm guessing the answer you did.
How bad is 4.3%?
Yeah, in relationship, like 4.3%, it doesn't sound as dramatic. Like Europe has like 6.3%.
Oh, you're talking about unemployment?
The unemployment numbers. I'm just trying to like put some perspective around it. Why it's being so hyped up, for lack of a better term here, and being so focused on.
We're doing it, guys. We're being successful. Let's do it. 141 views on YouTube, guys. Let's go. Keep on going. Share this video. Subscribe. Like this channel. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to work on building your wealth, building your muscles, hit that subscribe button. Seriously, I want to see at least a few subscribers after this is over, okay? You guys got to take your lives to the next level.
It's not so much that anybody's worried that unemployment is too high. I think they're worried about it reversing here. And labor employment is a lagging indicator. So if that's starting to turn negative or turn the other way,
Palavatikian bought Tiva at 18.20. Nice. If you want to know all the stocks that I'm into, you can join my Patreon. It's $10 a month. And I tell you all the stocks, all the options that I'm into right now. Not financial advice. It's only $10 though. So join up. If you don't like it, then quit. But I really believe a lot of the stocks on there, it's all proven. I have videos that are older, and all the stocks that I told you about back then, they're all skyrocketing. So it's all proven. My channel, my Patreon, it's all guaranteed. It's all proven. So just join up, guys. $10. Take your life to the next level. Get in on some of these options and stocks. Got to get rich, okay? Nobody's going to get rich for you. Guarantee you. Unless you're lucky and you inherit a lot of money. So today the Dow is down 220 points. S&P 500 is up a little bit, and the NASDAQ is up a little bit. Oil's up a little bit. I really like oil. Oil is a great investment. It's just amazing. I see all the stocks that I talked about on my Patreon. I wanted to help you guys make money, and it's like I see them all going up, and all my Patreon members are all doing well. It's just a great feeling, guys. Let's get it. You're talking with your mouth open while you're eating. Fantastic. Yeah, I have to do these videos when I eat. This is all the time I have. After I eat this, I'm actually going to go do a workout, and then I'm going to work on YouTube Shorts. I'm going to work on my book. So the only time I can talk to you is when I'm eating. I'm actually a very busy person. I got to do phone consultations with my Patreon members, all kinds of stuff, guys. So I do these videos when I can. I try to help you out as much as I can. All right. What's your book based on? Busy guy. Building wealth. I'm going to have one book coming up about wealth building strategies. And I'm going to have another upcoming book about how to buy a good car. Which cars are the best ones, how to purchase a car, stuff like that. So I'm going to have 2 books coming out. What do you think of Meta Planet versus strategy? Which would you rather play? Neither. I'm into gold and silver stocks right now, buddy. SPY or S&P will go to 10,000. Yeah, the S&P 500, it might hit 8,500, 9,000, 10,000, and then it's going to crash, obviously. There's going to be a big crash coming, okay? We're going to have a melt up and then a crash. So, Dogecoin, yes, I like Doge. The market cap's a little bit high, but there's reasons for that. Doge is an OG coin. It's been around a long time. I think Doge has been around longer than Shiba Inu. But, you know, Bitcoin was the first. Another OG coin I like is called Litecoin. Okay, that's a really good one, Litecoin. Real estate and real estate, anything else risk. Real estate is way too risky right now because we're about to enter a great housing market collapse, okay? So I think if you buy a real estate right now, you're going to be significantly overpaying. We see that there's going to be a lot of defaults, okay? Too many people are getting loans for houses that are too expensive right when we're going to an economic calamity, right when we're going into a recession. We're going to go into a recession, okay? I think we're already in the recession. But you're going to see massive housing defaults. A lot of people are not going to be able to pay for the houses. You're going to see massive foreclosures. And you're going to see way more houses hitting the market, okay? So right now, houses are way too high. I think if we wait about 2 years, houses are going to be way down. So that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for about 2 years, and then I'm going to buy a house. Okay, guys? So let's go. Next question. Yes, we're going to have a housing crash just like in 2008. That's coming. These cycles are repetitive. Once you have lived a long time and you study the markets, you know that the housing market crashes and then it goes up. Then what happens? And it crashes again, and then it goes up, okay? There's always fluctuations. So the next fluctuation is that the housing market is going to collapse, okay? So you want to save up your money and buy a real estate in about 1.5 years, 2 years. That's my opinion. So crash to 5,000. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a big crash. Absolutely. Like I said, it's going to melt up and then crash. Holding gold and silver to buy. Yes, I'm holding a lot of gold and silver. This is gold right here. This is worth big bucks. If you guys can guess how much this is worth, I don't know. Who can guess what this is worth? UMAC. I'll look that one up. Yeah, I think Bitcoin is going to go up, but other cryptos are going to do better. Bitcoin has the law of diminishing returns, and it has. So it's not. The future gains of Bitcoin are not going to be as good as the past gains, okay? So I believe that the best play right now is meme coins, Internet Computer, Shiba Inu, Origin Token, all these cryptos. If you want to get my full list of cryptocurrencies, join my Patreon, okay? Holding, so 5K. I think gold's going to hit way more than 5,000. Commodity markets with gold, golden, and trifles. Stocks and bonds get destroyed in 2008. The only thing that survived was real estate. No, I mean, it all survived. Stocks and bonds, they survived. They came back. Yeah, they tanked, real estate went down too. Everything went down. But yes, real estate recovered, stocks recovered. When there's a crash, everything goes down. Okay? Everything. You are aware of the Genius Act. It will speed up the speed of money. Yeah, I heard the Genius Act was passed. Yes, I heard about it. I meant your chain is worth $5,000. Oh, shoot. No, it's only got 1 ounce of gold in it. It's like 100 grams about. This is only worth about 3,500. Sorry, buddy. If you thought it was 14, if this was 14K, yes, then it would be worth probably more than 5,000. But I would say that's a really good guess. Sorry, you don't win jack shit though, because I don't have shit to give you, buddy. But yeah, good job, dude. You're very close. You need 22 or 24 karat chain to be investment grade. No. Any gold is investment grade. It doesn't really matter. 10 karat, this is an investment because I got it for spot price. If you can get gold at spot or even 10% under spot, that's considered a great investment, okay? What I do when I buy gold is I pay 10% under spot. And that's how I make a profit. I make about 10%, 10, 12%. Do you think Pepe and Shiba will move to zeros? Yes. It's going to take a long time, but yes. First, we got to drop 1 0 first. But yeah, Shiba Inu is going to skyrocket. Commodity market for gold futures, gold hand jewelry, only luxury item. No, if you buy gold jewelry at spot, you got to do it. You can't pass it up, you know? Yes, gold is a luxury item, but it's also a good investment. And some people will say gold's not a good investment. Well, look what happened. It massively outperformed Bitcoin. Gold massively outperformed the stock market, and it massively outperformed inflation. So yes, sometimes gold is not a good investment. Other times, like right now, it's a good investment. Silver is a good investment. It's going to make you a lot of money. Okay? So don't listen to these people when they say, yes, gold's going up, but everything else is going up too. No, gold is going up faster than everything else. Don't you get it? It's going up faster. Sure, if you bought gold in 2010 and you waited until now, I mean, you wouldn't really make that much money. But if you bought gold a year ago, now you're making money, okay? Or if you buy gold right now, you're going to make a shitload of money. If you buy silver right now, you're going to make a shitload of money, okay? So you're going to massively beat inflation if you buy silver. Yes, there are times when silver does not beat inflation, but at other times it does. So you got to look at the times. Look at the times that we're living in. Look at what's happening, okay? If you can learn to do this, then you realize silver and gold are great investments. This guy's got 20 pounds of silver. That's probably about what I got, dude. I got a box. It's pretty heavy, pretty freaking heavy. Huh. I keep it at the safety deposit box in the bank. It's very heavy. Progressively, it's up $50 an ounce in 1850. But yeah, over long periods of time, gold holds value. But over short periods of time, gold can skyrocket. You can make a lot of money on gold, especially gold mining stocks. If you want to get the best gold mining stocks, join my Patreon. We've got gold stocks, options on there, the ones that I think are going to perform the best, okay? $10 a month. So join my Patreon. It's just $10 and get your investing journey started today. Let's go. Currently breaking 38-month down line, ATM, Best Buy in crypto market. ApeCoin. ApeCoin. Let's check out ApeCoin price. 61 cents. It's number 130. I could probably buy some of this ApeCoin. If it's on Coinbase, I'll buy some, okay? I promise you. If I look on Coinbase and ApeCoin is on there, I'm going to buy it. Okay? Promise you, I'm going to buy it. I'm always happy to add another cryptocurrency into my portfolio. Okay? Do you think XDC will do well? I don't know. Let's take a look at it on here. Let me take a look at it. XDC network. Let's see where we're at. It's number 68. I don't like this one because it's not at rock bottom prices. If it was down at 2 cents, I'd like to buy it, but now it's up at 7 cents. Maybe it goes to 20, 25 cents. You know, the thing is, all cryptos are probably going to go up. When the melt up starts, all of them are going to skyrocket. Okay? And the ones that go up the most are the cheapest usually. The smallest market cap cryptos. Those are the ones that usually perform the best. Okay? They joined Solana network. Oh, that's good. ApeCoin. I got to get some ApeCoin. And XDC. But yeah, everything's on either Solana or Bitcoin or Ethereum. The best crypto, I believe, is ICP, Internet Computer. This is the most advanced technology in crypto. So if you're going to buy crypto, I think you got to have ICP. It's the best of the best. It's as good as it gets. You know, Bitcoin is a terrible crypto. It's got bad tokenomics. ICP, good tokenomics, all right? I've seen major changes on ICP. You guys don't understand. You don't understand. They're making major moves to expand their network and expand the data storage on ICP. And they just increased their node providers up to 101. Here, I'll show you guys. You can see right here, 101. 47 subnets. They just had 98 node providers. Now they have 101. And I know that they doubled their storage. So ICP is getting ready, okay? They're getting ready. I believe Internet Computer will give some of the biggest gains out of all cryptocurrencies, okay? ICP is one of my #1 crypto holdings, along with, of course, Shiba Inu and some other ones, okay? ApeCoin is like investing in Elvis Presley after he sold his first 1,000 albums. ApeCoin is on Solana, Ethereum, and Arbitrum, and part of the Bored Ape. You can buy a yacht. I'm going to buy ApeCoin, okay, guys? Let's all buy some ApeCoin tonight. Sigma is a meme coin. Sigma. Hey, that's what I am, a Sigma male. Huh. Day trader, do you do commodities? Yes. I'm a day trader, and I trade commodities, physical, and investment vehicles like AGQ, Silvercorp Metals, Barrick Gold, AEM, Wheaton Precious Metals, all kinds of gold and silver mining stocks. Web3 is the future. Yes, a lot of Web3. But it seems like Internet Computer crypto is getting ready for something. They're getting ready for something big. I know it. I know it. It's going to be huge. ICP is the fastest ever. There's no cryptocurrency that can do transactions as fast as ICP. Not Ethereum, not Bitcoin, not Solana, nothing, okay? I believe if you buy Internet Computer, you're going to get rich. Not financial advice. But it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game.
That means you can always be late. And that's frankly what their MO is. You cycle.
Are you Jew? No.
Come in too late.
No.
To tighten, they come in too late to ease, and we get bigger swings in both directions.
Definitely not.
Let's discuss a bit the butterfly effect coming from a rate cut. Like, what are the implications? Maybe we'll start with the bond market, David. You've been calling for 2.5% at some point. You mentioned originally this summer, but things have been delayed. But things are trending down with the rate cut expectations, especially on the 10-year. What are some of the implications for the bond?
Hit that subscribe button, YouTubers.
Even have a jumbo cut here next week.
If you want to get rich, if you want to take your life to the next level, hit that subscribe button. Start learning about investing. All right, guys?
$1, $2, $3.
Hit that subscribe button, guys. Guys, we're in this game to get rich. We're not trying to just break even. We're trying to get rich, get ahead. All right? Bitcoin's up to 113,751. The Bitcoin very volatile. It's moving back up. I think Bitcoin has a long way to go. All right, guys. Yeah, that guy's very mean. He said, "Are you Jew?" Please don't say that. Yeah, we're doing good, guys. Gold, silver, Bitcoin. Our investments are skyrocketing. If you want to get into investing, hit that subscribe button today and learn how to elevate your life to the next level. I hope you pay your tax. Oh, yeah. If you don't pay your taxes, it's stupid. They can garnish your wages, if you don't pay your taxes. So that's my business if I pay my taxes. You got to pay your taxes. I don't know why this gentleman would even bring that up. I paid my taxes on my crypto. I made so much money in crypto last year that I surprised the hell out of the person that did my taxes. They're like, most people come in here and they tell me they lost money on crypto. She said, I'm one of the few people that actually made money on crypto. I sold last December, and I told all of you guys, let's sell our crypto. And I was correct. So I try to be the leader of you guys. I'm basically the mastermind, and you guys are the sheep. You follow me. All right, guys? Best of luck. Tag everybody. They used me to investigate everybody else. Right now, I would say 15% year over year for Bitcoin. Other coins would have more upside, like Solana, Ethereum. Yeah. I think Ethereum can move 30% by the end of the year. I think Bitcoin could double in the next year or two. I think we're looking at one of the biggest moves because we're going to get interest rate cuts going down to zero. A much more easy monetary policy from the Fed. We see that Trump just fired that one Fed person, and he's trying to get Jerome Powell out so we can lower the interest rates. They're making it look like a freaking dog and pony show. It's just a show for the public. But in reality, they're going to get around to lowering the rates. They'll get around to it. They're going to get around to it. Interest rates will be zero. When the interest rate goes down, that creates a risk-on environment. Okay? So that means we want to buy stocks right now. We want to buy crypto and definitely buy silver. That's good. You can play your sheep, her. I'm not in the mood to be told that. Enjoy yourself. Okay. Thanks for following. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the comments. I appreciate you. Have a good one, dude. Call me Dragon. That's a funny name.
Dollar menu. Order any size beverage. Add a favorite.
It has turned in the last, I don't know, couple months, since May, I think.
Come on, guys, hit that subscribe button.
My expectation is that we will have sub 3, maybe 2.5% as we enter the bus. And when we go into the bus, which is next year sometime.
Let's go, guys. Hit that subscribe button.
All the way to zero. And I'm talking
Risk on and risk off is the biggest thing investors don't get.
and
Right.
At the same time,
When the interest rates come down, that's the best time for risk on. The hedges and option market will dampen some of the optimism. Very volatile, and for those that know how to trade, will make bank. Yep, we're making a lot of money right now on my Patreon. I give you guys specific option plays. We're talking about the exact strike price and the exact expiration date that I'm purchasing myself. Okay, so if you guys want to learn about options, join my Patreon. It's $10 a month. All right. A lot of wannabe dragons, dime a dozen, but I am the real white dragon of the north. Wow. Ben Pay. Thanks for coming in today, Ben. I appreciate you. Owen. That's a name that I know well. Owen. Owen Stroyer. But yeah, this is the real Owen. I get your protein, guys. It's funny when I order takeout through Google. You should never order takeout. You should always cook your own food. Ordering out is for lazy bums. It's for lazy, weak-minded men that don't care about their health. Oh, I'll just order a pizza. You don't know how bad that pizza is for you? It's really bad. I'll just order some fried chicken wings. So, yeah. If you want to be lazy, yeah, order out. But if you want to be fit, in shape, smart, then make your own food. If you're cooking it yourself, you know it's high quality, okay? Thanks, everybody, for following and for subscribing today and giving this a like. I really appreciate you guys.
You could have short rates in negative territory then. So, I'm not so worried about the interim rate. Is it going to be 3%? Is it going to be 2.5%?
You guys are the best.
The point is that we're at, we're at 406, I think, today, and we're heading towards 3%. I think we'll be there this year, and maybe more. So, and then from there, keep trending down to zero. The reason I can say zero must is because I think that ultimately, since it waited so long and since we have so much leverage in the system, we're going to have a free-falling financial system.
Silver.
Similar to 2008-9, except worse.
Also, guys, I've been hearing a lot more people talk about silver. I said this would happen. I said silver and gold would become mainstream. I was correct. I'm always correct about gold and silver because I've been following these markets for a long time. So I told you guys gold and silver would be mainstream. You're going to start to see it on the news. You're going to see it on TikTok. And now we're starting to see that. So my prediction is coming true. And I believe that gold will hit record highs that none of you even believe are possible. And silver too. Silver is going to hit record highs that you don't even believe is possible. So if you want to get rich, guys, hit that follow button. But yeah, today I'm just getting my meal in. I'm gonna let it digest a little bit, and then I'm gonna go for a walk. And I'm gonna train my back. I'm gonna do some pull-ups and rows at the park, and then I'm gonna do a couple of hill sprints, boost up the testosterone, the growth hormone, and just overall help the body get into better conditioning, better shape. Okay. So guys, you got to plan your workouts every day. You don't really need to work out every day, but you should train 3 to 4 days a week. Okay. You should lift weights 3 to 4 days a week. And you should also practice what's called no FAP. Okay. You gotta, if you don't know what that is, look it up. You should practice doing no FAP. That'll help your testosterone. It'll help your strength, help you get more reps. All right. No FAP. So you got to learn about that. Look it up and start doing no FAP. You got to do it, guys. You got to do it for your health. Zinc is very good for you. Yes. Zinc is good for testosterone. So men, you should take 30 to 50 milligrams of zinc every day. 30 to 50 milligrams. A lot of people take zinc lozenges, which is you can just like suck on them and chew them. They taste very good. Or you could take a multivitamin that contains zinc or whatever, you know. Yeah, you got to take zinc. Zinc is like a building block of testosterone or whatever. I don't know how it works, but zinc will boost your testosterone. Yeah, how does that work? Zinc. How does zinc boost testosterone? Zinc may help boost testosterone levels, especially if you're zinc deficient. A daily dose is 30 to 45 milligrams. I said 30 to 50, but they're saying 30 to 45. Let's just go with what I said, 30 to 50 milligrams of zinc. The important to know who cares? But yes, zinc will help boost your testosterone and hypogonadism. I don't know, whatever. There's a lot of information you can find out there if you want to research zinc. Okay, guys? More than 40 milligrams of zinc could strip copper from your body. 25 to 30 is best. Okay. But, you know, what if you already take copper too? You know, my multivitamin has copper in there as well. So, but yeah, okay. Is that true? I mean, I guess you have to keep everything balanced, but so any vitamins for reversing that receding hairline? I'm trying to take Cissus quadrangularis, and hopefully that'll help my hairline a little bit. And just taking wheatgrass juice, and you know, guys, if I didn't eat healthy, I probably would have already been completely bald. So you have to consider that. If I didn't eat healthy, I would already probably be bald. Okay? Probably. For sure. Like if I was always drinking beer, going out and getting fast food, fried food, I would already be completely bald. So I'm proud. I'm proud of what I got. All right. Maintain homeostasis. Absolutely. The body's always trying to maintain homeostasis, especially your pH balance. I eat 1 orange a day. That's good for you. Absolutely. Orange with the vitamin C and all that. Maybe that fake chain is causing a chain reaction to your hairline. That's a funny one, but it's not fake. This has got an ounce of gold in it. How much do you think XRP will reach by the end of 2025? I'm going to say 650. Maybe 550. $5-6. I think XRP could hit $5-6. Look at the TikTok chart. What TikTok chart? Hey, there's Kaylee Moose. Kaylee. Yeah, everybody says fake chain, guys. I have multiple gold chains and they're all real. I do not own one fake chain. If I did, I would give it to my my sister's kid. If I had a fake chain, I would just give it away to a family member or whatever. I don't wear fake chains. I don't want fake chains. I would, if I had a silver chain that was gold plated, I might keep that just for the silver. But I probably wouldn't wear it. I don't wear plated stuff. I just wear solid gold. So you're still working. I've been in Mexico the last few weeks. Kaylee, could you pick me up some juice? Could you pick me up some juice in Mexico? I'm looking for some testosterone, some good steroids, some Dianabol, Primobolan. All right, Kaylee. So when you come back, bring me lots of juice. I need to get big, okay? In Mexico, you can get steroids for pennies on the dollar. It's legal. But if you try to bring it back, it could arrest you. You get arrested. Kaylee Moose, my sisters love me, okay? But Kaylee, pick me up some Primo and some testosterone. And probably some Arimidex and some other stuff like that. I need all the ancillaries. I need all of the anabolic hormones, okay? Can you talk more about your covered calls that you do? I may be interested. Yes. To sell a covered call, you have to first own at least 100 shares to sell one call. And you get you get a premium when you sell these. If the stock actually does reach that strike price that you sold it at, it could actually take your stock away, but it's going to take it away at that strike price. Okay. So think about it like that. Yeah. If it takes your stock away, you're still making money. Okay. Selling covered calls is one of the best income strategies you can do. And I believe you should sell covered calls on stocks that are in demand, like GameStop. Okay. And stocks that pay high dividends. Because if you have stocks that pay a lot of dividends, you're getting the dividends and you're making a premium from selling the call. So you literally cannot lose unless the stock goes down a lot. If the stock goes down a lot, yeah, you get to keep that premium, but you just lost a shitload of money because your stock tanked. That's why we have to buy the right stocks. And that's why you have to stay committed. Okay? Because if you want to buy stocks and sell covered calls and the stock starts to go down, what you got to do is just keep on buying more stock. Sell those covered calls. Use those premiums to buy more stock. And then you can sell more calls. And it's just a snowballing effect. And eventually the stock will stop going down. And when it starts to go up, you'll have a bigger position. So you'll be making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars when the stock actually does turn around. And then you just keep selling those covered calls all the way up. And if it reaches your strike price and the other person executes that call that they bought and it takes away your stock, so what? You just made a bunch of money and you can use that money to buy the stock back and then sell another call and make more premiums. Okay. So selling covered calls is a strategy where I believe you really can't lose unless you're buying stocks that are extremely high in value. They're way overvalued. You ideally, when you sell covered calls, you want to look for stocks that have an upward bias, or they're flat, or they have a slight upward bias. Okay. You want to look for specific type stocks. All right. What we eating? Protein. We're eating a lot of protein today. You actually got, yeah, Kaylee the Moose, I got a lot of fans. Okay. You're hopefully one of them. You're one of my best fans. So this dude losing some Mexican man's juice. Wow. That's a funny one. Charlie Kirk just got assassinated. Yeah, I know. They tried to assassinate Trump too a while back. You remember that? Yeah, Charlie Kirk. My buddy Kobe he's on KC Trades. That's his channel. He just told me the news today. Charlie Kirk is dead. I was like, what? But we should expect things like this. Okay. He was a major political figure. He was an activist. A lot of people hated him. So that's why they killed him. Okay. This is why you don't do this kind of stuff. I don't go in front of crowds and say, I think the Democrats are stupid. Or I don't go in front of crowds and start talking bad about people that are transgender. That's how you get killed. Why was this guy doing that? Why was he going in front of crowds people that hated him. Oh, I'm going to go stand in front of a whole bunch of people that hate me and see what happens. 5,000 people in this crowd all hate me. I wonder if someone's going to shoot me. I don't know. Someone going to shoot me? Yes, they shot him. He should have expected it. He should have known it. He should have never been in front of a crowd. You know, that's so stupid. When you put yourself in front of a crowd that hates you, that's just idiotic. So this guy was just chasing clout. He was just chasing attention. And then he died. You know, that's the way things go. Why would I put myself in a compromised position in front of a crowd that hates me? You just got to think how stupid that is. How stupid was this guy really? Well, he wasn't stupid. He was a smart guy, but he was doing stupid things. He was commenting negatively about all these people in his audience, all these transgender people. Is no doubt that they were going to kill him. No doubt. So my buddy told me that he died. I was like, yeah, he's dead. You know, just like if someone shot Trump, I'd be like, yeah, it was a 50-50. Someone was going to probably shoot Trump. Yeah, you know. So do not put yourself in a compromised position, just like that woman that was on a subway. No woman should be on a subway by herself. None. Where was her man? That's my question. That woman that died on the subway, where was her man? Why didn't he buy her a car so she could drive around? Why didn't he pay for her taxi rides? Where was her man when she was getting stabbed? All women should have a man as a protector, you know? And it's the man's job to look after the woman. So her man was not doing his job. Why would you be in a compromised position? Charlie Kirk was in a compromised position just for clout. He was chasing clout, chasing money, chasing fame, popularity. This is not the way to live your life. You should not live your life like Charlie Kirk or like any of these people that talk. You should never talk bad about other people, okay? There's a lot of people in this world that have nothing to live for. Nothing. In fact, most people now are depressed because they're in debt. A lot of people have nothing to live for. The new GME CC fund, GMEY. I never heard of that. NASDAQ 100 stocks calls, yeah. I think the focus should be more on why are there still school shootings? Yes, that's a good. Why are there still school shootings? Because there's people. People have mental issues. As long as there are people, there will be shootings and killings, okay? Many people are not right in their head because they're eating unhealthy diets, they don't exercise, they sit in front of their TV. Their brains are not the way they're supposed to be, okay? Our brains are basically now focused on video gaming, social media, trying to please ourselves, trying to stay happy all the time, chasing that next dopamine rush. People are not focused on God. They're only focused inwardly on feeling good. Okay? That's why there's school shootings, because religion is being taken away from the classroom. Religion is taken away from school. That's why there's more shootings. We got to bring God back into the classroom, into schools. Okay? Separation of church and state never meant to take God out of schools. Never meant that. But they tell you it meant that. They're lying about what separation of church and state actually means. Okay? The God should never have been taken out of church. The people that tell you that, they're misrepresenting this idea of a separation of church and state. So, I now feel bad for talking about my hairline. Yeah, you talked about my hairline, bro. That's me. That's rude. Very rude. I'm surprised one of my moderators didn't shut you down. How can God be taken out of schools if God is everywhere? I mean, yes, God is everywhere, but the school teachers know nothing of God. They think that science is God. Let me tell you something. God invented the laws of science so that we could study them. Okay? So God is everywhere. We can never get rid of God. But schools now, they can reject God. They can tell their students God's not real. They can tell their students there was never a Noah's flood. That was all fake. What teachers tell their students is the Bible is not science. God invented science, okay? He invented the law of thermodynamics. He invented the law of gravity. He invented all this stuff so that there could be life on Earth. And then that we could come to know God and spend eternal life with him, you know? I believe we got to put God back in schools. We got to bring back the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay? Don't you guys have specific Catholic schools? I don't believe in Catholicism. I think it's a false religion. They're misrepresenting God. They're misrepresenting the Bible. The Catholics have their own Bible. They have their own set of beliefs that are different from the Bible. Okay? The Catholics got it all completely wrong. Catholic is not Christian. Catholic is Catholic. Okay? Christian is Christian. Catholic is completely different from the King James Version of the Bible. Roman Catholicism is a false religion. Okay? They worship idols. They sprinkle babies. They believe that you're saved by your works. So Catholic is false. Okay? Don't you guys have... Yeah, I don't know. Fair enough. I'm just ignorant when it comes to Christianity, so many branches. Yeah, because everyone wants to get their piece of the pie. The thing is, why are there so many branches of Christianity? It's because man wants to do things the way he wants to do them. They don't want to follow everything in the Bible, so they make up their own sect. And they say, well, the Bible really doesn't mean that. It actually means this. And that's why we're doing this. So we believe that the Bible should be interpreted differently. No, the Bible is very easy to interpret, okay? These people want to believe different things, you know? So they put their own beliefs into the Bible. But if you read the Bible for what it is, what you're going to come to is the conclusion that it's just Christianity, Christian Church of Christ. You know, you got to go to a Church of Christ. This is, or a Baptist. Churches of Christ and Baptists follow the Bible very closely. And also there's a sect of Christianity that does not listen to music. These people follow Christianity. They follow the Bible very closely. They just don't like music because they believe music is not in the Bible. For real. I met a lot of these people. There's a specific group of Christians that believe you should not play music. So they started their own religion that's different from basic Christianity. They believe everything in the Bible almost, except that you should not listen to music. It's very strange. There's so many thousands of denominations, but in reality, all you got to do is follow the Bible and interpret it correctly. The Bible is very easy to follow and interpret when you have an open mind, okay? When you're stuck in your own beliefs, the thing is people put their preconceived notions into the Bible. They come to the Bible already having things determined in their head. What you have to do is read the Bible with an open mind. Okay? I'm not Orthodox, no. I like the Church of Christ or the Baptists. So I'm just Christian. I'm not a denomination. I'm basically a non-denominational Christian. I don't believe in these denominations, but some of these other denominations are good. Okay, the Baptists are very good, and then the people that don't believe in music, these people are very good. They follow the Bible. Okay. Sounds like you're describing Amish people. Well, I have been called Amish before. Some people have thought I was Amish. This guy's from Texas, Brad. That's one of my best friends' name is Brad. So, hey, Brad from Texas. But yeah, there does not need to be all these denominations. So people see, Christianity is all bullshit because all it is different denominations and people arguing. No. It's one Bible, one interpretation, okay? All denominations are falsely adding their own ideas into the Bible. That's what denominations are. They put their own ideas into the religion, into the Bible. You should not do this. You should read the Bible and follow what it says word for word. People put their own ideas into the Bible because it makes them feel better. All right? Thanks for the insights, Baldy. I really enjoyed today's convo. Take care. Double A, you're good in my books. Thank you. Thanks for being here, dude. So after that, I think this is a good time to end it. Thanks for all the comments, all the likes. I hope I gave you guys some good insights into how to build wealth, how to invest, and I want to keep you guys motivated to get rich. All right, guys? So come back for the next video for your next dose of motivation, and we're all going to make it, guys. We're all going to make it. I know we will. It's only